This time I thought I'd show the Kindle with the front screen with your timed out. I'm going to turn it on again. The bottom is, the button is on the bottom there. Now you see here you have the ribbon that you just pull over. Opens again to the home page, which is what I have here. And it shows a little bit more of it. And then you just flip along on the pages. Molasses Moon is what I was working with. And then here's also a book that I just published. And if I click on Molasses Moon, it'll take me to that page. This is where I left off reading. And I can turn it this way and show it upright. So this video reading will be, if I remember correctly, I think it would be 21. The last one would have been reading number 20. And I'll try to see if I can figure out where I was reading. I think I was covering my microphone with the Kindle there, so I'm not real sure if you heard the first part very well. I was talking about UC and that I'm not mad. Okay, I'll just start right there. I'm not mad. Why should I be mad? I'm happy. I've just finished another great chapter in Molasses Moon. What else is there? I know. You don't have to tell me. Groceries and bills. It's 11:45, still the 22nd, and I haven't even checked the mail. I don't know what day it'll be when I finish revisions on this chapter, but who cares? Just so I finish the book as well as this chapter. I know you'll care about that. Without molasses, you wouldn't be here, would you? At least, you wouldn't know why and how you're here. Look out below, there goes the roof. I better get down the stairs, fast, before my fingers get moving again. I love the clicking sound of computer keys. Wish you were here to hear them. But you wouldn't fit in this attic. Besides, it's beginning to get hot up here again. Oh, ice water. Nice, cool ice water. Then I'm off to box 99 and the Safeway Wizard. Then I'm going to pay bills, then watch Star Trek. If the Q Continuum is featured today, I won't be surprised. Will you? I think I've read all of that second time. I know about synchronicity. Do you? It relates to time, too. Everything here does. As I've said a lot, haven't I? Asked a lot of questions, too. I know you like that. Don't you? Creak. Oh dear, the roof. What a nuisance this is getting to be. This present presence of the inevitability of falling down or apart without laws and gravity. Figure that one out, and you'll get an A in my class, in spite of your foul mouth. Don't worry, I won't get fired if I give you an A. I work for myself. And I'm always first. I'm always firing her. Oh, I work for myself, and I'm always firing her up. I didn't say you had bad breath. You misread me. At least you read me, though. Thanks. It's noon 01, and I've finally had it for today. After a 14-page chapter, yawn. I've always wanted to close a letter that way, with a yawn instead of a yours or mine. Yawn. Go ahead, do it. Yawn. I dare you. I always do, yawn, when I read that word when I'm reviewing. I know I shouldn't do this before driving to the grocery store. I'm getting sleepy. I'm on page 15 now, of chapter 6. Goodbye. Stay awake. There's more to read, think, and know. But sleep whenever you need to. Sleeping helps clean away impurities, you know. And we all know what those can do. They blind your mind to its continuity, as well as rob it of its matter under mind capacity. And that's bad. Continuity is essential, especially in a physical world, maybe even more so in a purely mental one. Yawn. There's my cue again. Better catch it this time. They slip by so fast. Then you're stuck again until another whizzes by, stops for an instant, then takes off again. It's a good thing they aren't in scarce supply. Buzz whiz. Gotcha. I'm out of here. It's now 12:15. Bong. Chapter 12. Which is right side up? I don't care how well it spices nonfiction. I will not but bounce down the stairs again for your entertainment. Not even to prevent my writing from being dull, dry, and dogmatic. Not even to make a point. So there. I almost fell back down the stairs as I was climbing up this morning. I was only 3 stairs from the top. I caught my breath. Calms went sonic. Bouncing 13 solid times hurts. Damn it, it does. You can have crisp hard edges. I'll take my soft billowy clouds. So, at 8:30 I was up here in the attic, or else, typing chapter 11 into my outline. As I've said, I fill in my outline as I go after the fact, so I can start clean on new stuff without knowing exactly where I'm going. Remember back in chapter 10, the goad, when I took off from something instead of nothing? I started that chapter with too many preconceived ideas, and look where it got me. I'm still plagued with random pieces of goad. I'll admit, though, that I won't have to worry about being at a loss for words for quite a while. This is good. Maybe there's bad and good in every coin, not just in goads. It's a matter of choosing sides, heads or tails, advantages or disadvantages. Oh, that must be what negative thinking is. Siding on the downside. I better watch it since I've been up so long as Jennifer. That equal and opposite reaction could get me yet. I'd hate to flip to tails indefinitely, even for laughs. Yet, this reminds me. I've always tried to avoid criticism. It sides with liabilities, especially when it's directed at me. I'd rather people focus on my assets, tell me what they like about me and my work. The 1-minute manager knew the value of that. He said to catch someone in the act of doing something right. It's always a pleasure, both ways. What I'm wanting to get at is criticism of writing in particular. What one reader loves, another hates. Did you know, especially in the case of mavericks, manuscripts often get criticized for the very points for which the book sells once it's in print? That's if the manuscript is published, without these points edited. I've always felt that a person's liabilities could be turned into his greatest assets. I'm not talking about some sweat-drenched, century-long process, forging liabilities into shape. Not at all. It's all simply in how you look at it, right side up or upside down. Just like right, wrong, positive, negative, male, female, good, bad, right, left, right side, inside out, your opposite ends of various continua, you see. You see, sees everything. That's capital U, capital C there. Remind me to tell you how the Q continuum in Star Trek relates to my brainy theories. Mr. Hinch, my high school art teacher, was smart. He told me if I was stuck to turn my drawing upside down and work on it for a while from that direction. Thing is, it's interesting. See, Kindle, that's kind of neat. You turn it upside down and it turns itself right back up again. Now that was today, of course, 2012. Actually, the date is January 22nd. It's Sunday, 2012. And the time is about 4:35 in case you're interested in the present bleeding itself into the past. Okay, relates to my brainy theories. Mr. Hinch, my high school teacher, upside down. Work on it for a while. Of course, the work of art is going to actually be upside down. And after working on it for a while from that direction, it worked. It worked. It worked. With the bottom up, I could see where the balance of intensity was off. The pattern would sometimes get in my way when I worked from the right direction. That silly UC kept making me type a question mark instead of an exclamation point after it worked. He's always getting in the way with his humorous hits and quick cues. I do love it, though. He's smart. Toto. Too. Probably more so than I. Don't ask me if UC is part of me or part of the universe, or both. I do know he's mine. I own him. I control him. Sometimes maybe too much. But I am in control, C-O-L-T-R-O-L, mistyped control, here, I think. UC does seem like a separate part of me. Note I typed of me when I call him he. Don't ask me why. I don't want to get into that one. Maybe the two sides of the brain are plus and minus for balance, male and female. Hell, I don't know. Just don't ask Freud. Carl Jung came up with the bright idea of a collective unconscious. It's an amazing and interesting concept. Wonder if it's anything like the Q continuum. I'll think about that later. Always later. You'd think I was British as often as I table everything. Pause. Yeah, since that says talking about table and things, maybe I should follow what the book's saying. Okay, this is the end of video number 21, Reading-Molasses Moon, my nonfiction manuscript. And hope to see you again soon.